Hi, another episode of David Ardmore Collector. This particular piece was selected by Flat Eric. What he wanted to do was introduce it to you, but unfortunately he is a bit camera shy and he seems to lose his words whenever he's put in front of the camera, so he's asked me to do it again. The reason that this is Eric's favourite piece is obviously because its predominant colour is yellow, and this of course is consistent with Eric's favourite fruit, bananas, oranges. His favourite music is Yellow by Coldplay, or actually the early one by Donovan, Mellow Yellow. When he first heard that, he started scraping banana skins and drying them out. He thought if he smoked them, something might happen. I did have to inform him that that had been tried in the past and that in my experience it didn't work, but that was a long time ago. And also Yellow Submarine. So what I've got to do now is put him aside because he's not going to speak, much as he would like to. We will talk to you about this wonderful piece of Ardmore pottery that we've got here. Okay, it's a bowl, as you can see, and it is sculpted with zebras. And these zebras stand proud within the interior of the rim and are beautifully painted in, I don't understand where they get blue and yellow zebra stripes from, but it certainly creates a wonderful picture. This was made by Christopher, who I believe his second name was Ntshalintshali, one of the family. I'm hoping to get confirmation of that. Also, it's painted by somebody called Pinky, and I have got absolutely no more information at all on Pinky, but I have actually sent an email, a letter to Happiness to see if she can cast any light on that. But let's just have a closer look. I'll just take it down off of here and I'll show you how it, on the sides. There we are. Let's see if we can get it a bit closer. There we are. Not quite straight, but that'll do. So you can see beautifully painted around the here with the flowers and the foliage all spinning around. And you can see the zebra's heads, just the zebra's heads, they come out. Here, they rise out in relief from the side, painted flat within here, rising out here in relief. There we are. There we are. Okay, now, what I like about this also is the fact that the flower decoration doesn't just stop at the edge, but is carried through underneath onto the base, which is a nice thought. And here, I'll just put this a bit closer so you can see. There we are, who it's made by Christopher and painted by Pinky. And then the date on it is, I think, 2004. A nice piece, a useful piece, a fruit bowl. I'd be scared to use it in case I nick some of the ears off on here because they're quite delicate. And again, look at the flowers on the inside. What more can I say about it? Not a lot, just a very nice piece, well made, beautifully coloured in Flat Eric's favourite shade of yellow. So he's also got quite excited because I've recently received from South Africa a Sangoma bowl from Zululand, and he actually thinks he's met a Sangoma during one of our holidays, but I don't think he's right. But we'll deal with that in my next my next video, where we'll look at the Sangoma bowl and how that influences Ardmore and how Ardmore has the designs that you see and go back to Zulu tradition. So that's all for the moment. It's a bit short. Hopefully I'll get something really interesting next time. This is interesting enough for me. Cheers. Bye.